Now then YouTube, I'm the TOFF man and welcome back to some more Thaumcraft and Botania Unite. Apologies on this episode taking so long to come out. The reason being is because it's taken so long to record. Well, it's taken so long to be able to get to a stage of recording. So I said last episode that we're going to be setting this up, of which I've done half of it. Now, that is to say, that is very, very easy for me to turn around and say, oh yeah, I've now set this up. My God, did this take a long time. Why are you not connected? There we go. This took ages. I mean, literally, it took ages. Not only did I keep running out of, stuff, and then my crafting scepter had to keep recharging itself. Not only that, but all of these buffers, they all took time, and all of the jars as well. I've got a ton of jars in there, and I've transferred my jars from the old setup to this new setup, and got rid of the void jars that I had and just chucked them inside there so that it can come to this. Now, I had a very big issue, guys. When I came down here and I started putting those thermic pipes underneath, whoa, that is a really bad idea. I would say you can use those thermic pipes, but only in a very, very small setup. I put them, I must have got about half of these already full, okay? Already had thermic pipes underneath them. The lag was real. The lag was ridiculous. So I removed all of those, and then I've got to come up with a different way of doing it. I'm not quite sure how, but I will come up with a different way of auto crafting. I may have to use the Witching Gadget pumps and also Essentia mirrors, but I'm not entirely sure if that will work. I will have to find that out. But all this is now done. It's been taken from there, been put there, and I've also gone ahead and made the stuff that I need for this episode. I've got 2 Essentia mirrors, and I'm going to show you how this works. So I've got a nice little block underneath here. I'm going to put this there, and I'm going to link that one to that one, and that has the range to do all of these jars, which is absolutely fantastic. And then over at my little thing here, I've got a little dirt block here that I'm going to pop that right there, and that now should have access to my entire system of Essentia. Now I haven't got a great deal there, and to be fair, once I've got stuff here, I could do with moving the entire setup, to be honest. All of this no longer needs to be here. I can move this, I can move this, I can move this, I can move that. I certainly need to move that, actually, so give me that. I will need to move that. I've got flux flue. Oh, I've got all of these that I can go ahead and put inside the thing, and I'm going to go ahead and do that actually, so I can show you how this works. And I've got some more down here as well. Have I got any that can just stack? No, a couple could stack on that one. Yeah, I need to leave that one there because it powers this. It powers this and all sorts of stuff. It also powers this and this and this. Yeah, I could move the entire lot of it, but I really don't need to. I can leave that there. And if I need to have anything go off this, like, for example, this needs to. The thing is that the end of the line is right over here. When I need to get something with earth. That has earth. Oh, that has earth as well. That's not too bad, actually. So, okay, we can just go over here, guys. And then start chucking these in. Now, I believe it's, oops. I can just do that. Yeah, and it's working away. It's working away there. I can get all of this in there. It shouldn't have any problems whatsoever, and we've got a ton of jars there. An absolute ton of jars there. And if we get to a stage where we're running out of jars and we don't have much of the Essentia there, if that makes any sense, if we've got like 15 jars of Terra, but we haven't got a jar for Iter, then I'm going to have a system where I label some of the jars so that I've at least got one jar available for all of the different types of Essentia. I think I might go ahead and do that anyway, just to hopefully, I can chuck a load of stuff in here and then have one of the different types of Essentia. Now, I'm probably going to go ahead, I'm probably going to need some sort of chunk loader for over here. Especially when I've got all that. Whoops. That's not where you belong. You belong there. The end of the line, that's where you're going to go. And I'm going to need some Vs relays to get this around here. I should have plenty of gold to be able to make a dimensional anchor. A block of... Oh yeah, I've got plenty of that stuff. So let's go ahead and make one, because I'm pretty sure I've got one over here, but I'm not sure if it... I doubt it very much. I very much doubt it goes that long. So let me go ahead and get the stuff I'm going to need. So I'm going to need 9 iron ingots. Thank you. And also 4 gold ingots. Yeah. Plenty of stuff. And there we go. We've got our nice little dimensional anchor that we can go ahead and make sure that all of that place is completely chunk loaded when we're not around. Because it's going to need it. You know, if we've got stuff flying into here at some stage, it will need it. For purposes, I'm just going to pop it right there. And I'm going to do a 3x3 chunk in a square. That should be plenty of space. Plenty of space to keep that going. And as you can see, this is quite nicely moving along. We've got some ignis in there. Oh yeah, this is great. Should have... Oh, look at this. Plenty of stuff. Now, what problem we've got now is, yes, I might have an Essentia mirror that's linked up to all of these, and will go ahead and make stuff for me. If I go ahead and, you know, use that and put that on there, it will pull it directly from my system, which is fantastic. However, I've got a problem now in the fact that I don't know what I've got stored over there. And that is where Automagy comes in once again. This time, if we move further on down here, I'm not entirely sure where it is located. I'm pretty sure it's off one of these brains. Yeah, there it is. Look, the Essentia aggregator and the Essentia Locus, should I say, does a really good job of telling me what I have within my Essentia system. You have plans for a system that will unify and guide the production and distribution of Essentia across all your territory. At its heart, or rather its nerve centre, is the Essentia Locus. The potential of this system is high, but its beginnings may seem relatively humble. The Locus will simply examine the contents of warded jars and relay the combined total. Still, this is most inconvenient, as a Vice reader could use it to react to Essentia total of all your jars, not just one. Once the key component of the Locus is crafted, it must be placed above a water crystal cluster that is above a block of lapis lazuli. The lapis should be encircled by what? That's just telling you how it's crafted. The Essentia Locus block must be placed last. Once the Locus is established, specify warded jars using crystalline eyes. A single eye can point to multiple jars. Any jars adjacent to the first's location and all similarly connected jars will be considered. Right-click on the Locus with an attuned eye to put it to use. Right click with an empty hand to remove a crystalline eye. Normally a maximum of 12 jars can be Normally a maximum of 12 jars can be examined and only one crystal eye can be used. Placing water crystal clusters adjacent to the silverwood planks of the construct increases this by 8 jars and 1 eye per cluster. Each cluster also increases the maximum distance of group maximum distance a group of jars can be from the Locus. Note that while a Vice reader cannot be placed directly beneath the Essentia Locus block itself, one placed under any of the structure's water blocks will function, and additional readers can be set up using remote comparators. Okay. You have found the Essentia Locus is capable of obtaining Essentia totals from an Essentia reservoir, similarly to how it does from warded jars. It didn't even take any additional calibration. You must try this. You must have seen this day coming. Truly, you're a genius. Your genius knows no limits. So I'm not sure, actually. Oh, hang on a minute. 8, 16. That's not going to be enough. 12 jars. And then you can increase this by 8 jars and 1 eye per cluster. 1 eye per cluster? Each cluster also increases the maximum distance a group of jars can be from the Locus. Note that while a Vice reader cannot be placed directly beneath the Essentia Locus. So, basically... Oh, that's a pain. That is a pain, because that's quite far away. Let me just eat a little bit. That's quite far away. Considering if I'm going to be using this... Oh, I need to sleep. Considering if I'm going to be using that to craft, it may be that I have to move the entire setup. It may be that I have to move this. Oops. Have I crashed? No. I've just... Minecraft just pooed itself a minute. So this... I might have to move this entire setup, which would annoy the hell out of me, because underneath the floor right there is all of my stabilizers. Oh god, no. Please don't tell me I have to do that. This episode could take so long to record if that's the case. If I put the Essentia Locus over here, next to my jars, it wouldn't be too bad. But then I'd have to keep coming over here thinking, oh yeah, I've got enough for that, and then going back over there again. You know what? I'm probably just going to make the Locus closer to me, closer to this, just for the moment. And then once I've got more time, I'll be able to take the entire lot of it over here. Let me get all the stuff that I need to be able to build this Essentia thingamabobbins, and I'll be right back. Alright, I have no idea why I've got full-on nausea all the time. I mean, I obviously haven't, because I'm not sick. So I really don't know where that's from. Anyway, I've got the bits and bobs together, guys. I went ahead and got a load of the stuff. And we can test this system now. See if it goes utterly and completely wrong, or if it goes utterly and completely right, would be ledge. And I've got to move the entire of this setup, I think, and for my Auto. I need to get my Auto there. This is to make my Auto. Yeah. It's going to be ledge, guys. It's going to be ledge. What did I do there? I did something wrong. It was going mad. So, okay, let's go ahead and... why can I not fly? There we go. Let's go ahead and replace one of my jars with my Auto. See, where are we? We're all the way down here now. And we're coming back there. Alright, let's pop you onto there. Now I have Auto on there. Oh yeah, my frames, actually. There's a couple of jars that I missed out. So there's frames, and there was another one. Oh, it must have been empty. Fair enough. Okay. We should be done now. I got all of the rest of the stuff to be able to craft this. I've got that, I've got that, I've got that, I've got that, I've got that. I should have all of these as well. I double checked. It was just the Auto to get hold of. So we should have all of this now. And we can just go ahead and make that. Now, bear with me while I just get my little kitten, who's going mad with a paper bag behind me, and it's doing my head in. So, I'll be back in a second. Okie dokie! Now that is sorted, I can go and get this stuff. So, I just need to get the water brain from my system. Remember, you know, quite a few episodes back, I actually made a load of these brains. So, I do have a crystalline brain water in there. So, I want the crystalline brain water. Oh. Seriously? Crystalline brain. Is it with the... Yeah, it is. And we can put that in the middle now. And then we need the Essentia resonator. We need... Oh, which direction did it go in? I don't know if it makes a difference, but I'm going to do it anyway. One of these filters that I made. The goggles of revealing, and of course the water bucket itself. Put that there. And then the goggles of revealing. Just to make double sure. Yep, water bucket, goggles of revealing, and all of that should be in the system, ready and waiting to craft. Now this could go utterly and totally wrong. It shouldn't do though. And there we go, look at that. That's what I'm liking seeing. It's going fine. I can see the streams of Essentia coming through. The aqua first. There was 32 of that aqua. I had to go and melt some sugarcane for that. Now the precontatio, I had plenty of that. That's going in. And it's working well, it seems. It's working really, really well, which is fantastic. To census next. There we go. That's also working brilliantly. The cognito after that, or the cognitio. Nice. That is also going well. And last but no means least, the Auto. Fantastic. This should make the Essentia, or the thingamabobbins, the brain, whatever it was called. That's it. The Essentia Locus. Now I need some water. I've got the silverwood planks. I need to get some more water water crystals out of the thing to be able to do that. But there we go. Isn't that so much easier than having to run down there, get all my jars, bring it up here, pop them down? Nope, everything is over there. It's fantastic. That's great. And eventually, what I can do is instead of running over here and then checking each individual jar to see if I've got enough of this, I can just go to the locus, say, oh yeah, I've got enough of that, I've got enough of that, I've got enough of that. The only worrying thing for me is it won't actually read all of the jars that I've got there. That is the most worrying thing for me. Even if I fully upgrade this by shoving a load of water crystal clusters around, I don't know if it's going to read all 200 and odd of these jars. So, that is going to be an issue. Maybe I can do 2 Essentia Locuses, you know, the 2 Essentia things, one on one side, one on the other, and then have them, you know, both fan out from one side. So if I start by using the crystalline eye on this one, it'll then fan out from there, and then use the crystalline eye on the other one from here, and then it'll fan out from there. I'm wondering if that would be possible, but we'll soon find out. Anyway, I need to make the rest of this stuff and get this on the water crystal cluster. Okay, I should have everything I need now. The lapis block goes in the middle at the bottom with water surrounding it. So we've got that one there. And I'm going to put that one there because then it'll give me an infinite water source on that side. And we just need to get rid of that, and there we go. Right, we've got the infinite water now, which is great. We need the silverwood planks. I think it was here. Level with the water, keeping the water in. At least I believe it was. I will double check in just a second. Next page. Yep, it seems as though all that is level. Remember that the Essentia Locus has to be placed last, or at least that's what it says. Okie dokie. There's some more silverwood planks there. Brilliant. Right, let's get rid of all of this stuff in here. Nice. So, this next. And then last but no means least, the Essentia Locus on the top there. Brilliant. That's looking great. So now we just need to work this out. One computer, it must be placed above that. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Once the locus is established, specify warded jars using crystalline eyes. A single eye can point to multiple jars. Any jars adjacent to the first location will all be similarly connected. Jars will be considered. Right-click on the locus with an attuned eye to put it to use. Right-click with an empty hand to remove a crystalline eye. So we need a crystalline eye. How do we make one of those again? Crystalline eye. They're not too bad, I think. It's just like spider eye and spider eye, census, and vitreous for this one. Have we got some of that? You know what? It wouldn't be a bad idea to move my auto crafting system over here, over here underneath my jars for the moment, so I can just look up at my jars, take my jars, and then go from there. But you are going to get stuck, aren't you, boy? You are indeed. But it'll be okay. It'll be okay. Right, let's get you hungry chest. Have I got my axe? Oops. Oops. Premature. Right. There we go. That's better. I can get that. Fantastic. Get you as well. And we should be okay. I'll get some of these because I'm going to need them anyway. I should have some in the system, to be honest. I think that should be enough for what I want to do. Oh, let's go sleep really quickly before we get owned by something. Look at that. Chat spam. All of the stuff that I've been collecting. Okay. We should have everything we need. I should be able to get under my jars now with my auto crafting bit. Oh, don't go in there because I'm going to have to kill you. You're going to do my head in. So goodbye. Goodbye, pig. I'm so sorry about that, but it had to happen, I'm afraid. What I'm going to do is I will... It needs to be pretty tall, does this thing. So I'm just going to get rid of this. And have it under here for the moment. Like, something like that. Should do. I'll put my night ore there. With my crucible above that. And the alchemical constructs there, like that. Make that into that. Brilliant. I need my hungry chest. There. my mnemonic matrices. On the back. And I think it was that side, wasn't it? And everything pumping into here and here. So, we should be okay with that now. Just get rid of that a little bit. Fantastic. So what did we need? We needed a spider eye and... Oh, hang on a minute. It was here. A spider eye, census and vitreous. Now, I know for a fact we've got both of those. It's just a bit of a pain in the backside to see it. Census, I believe, is somewhere over here. From when I was seeing it last time. 25 census, there we go. And vitreous is somewhere at the back here. I've got 7. Is that enough? Yes, I only needed 2. Okay. I need a spider eye, of which I've got plenty of, I'm sure. Let's go and grab one. Could do with one of these little things at the other end. One spider eye. Spiker eye. Did I say spiker eye there? No? I obviously didn't. So let's go and grab this. Put that into the auto crafter. We should be fine. See how this works. Okay. Do that. Crystalline eye. It's looking for it. There we go. That should spit one out for me. Brilliant. Done. So now I can put these back. It doesn't really matter where. Put the census one back there and the vitreous one. Where's my space? Where is my space? It was somewhere under here. Oh man, I need, like I said, I needed that to work with all of them underneath these jars. It would have been so much easier to auto-craft stuff. But unfortunately, it lags the hell out of everything. So we're not going to do that. So the crystalline eye, it needs to be attuned. And I believe we just do that by right-clicking on that. And then we just right-click on there. Aha. So this will now give me 5, 10, 11. Well, I know for a fact we've got more than that. So it's obviously fanning out from there. Or is it? Hang on a minute. What are you? You're Infernus. And it's not seeing the Infernus, which is very interesting. I think it's actually going down the line here. Peditio, Aqua, Herba. Is that the one? I think it is, you know, guys. I think it is. It's going down the line of which it's connected to by about like this. Which isn't too bad. Metallum. Has it got Metallum as well? Yeah, it's got Metallum. So where do you go up to? Census and then more Metallum. No, that's where I was last time. Ignis. Does it see the Ignis? It does see the Ignis. Well, it does 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 is seeing that far. So it's not seeing the looks I'm seeing. It's not seeing the looks. It does see the looks. The hell? I'm confused. Unless there's looks further on down the line here. Venenum? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That would be 12. That would be 13. Wait, I am doing my maths right, and I'm only seeing 11 here. So what is it missing? It's missing something from here. Peditio? Nope. Maybe it counts as... Oh, hang on a minute. I've got 2 lots of stuff, haven't I? I've got 2 lots of Peditio. Nope. I've got 2 lots of something. 64 Terra. I must have 64, 50 odd. Ignis. Peditio, there we are. I've got, yeah, I've got 2 lots of Peditio. That's why it's not doing it. Okay. Well, that is a little annoying. I don't know whether or not I can put multiple eyes in here. That's the issue. I'm going to have to get another spider eye and check. Alright, so just before I end this episode, I want to show you what I have done. If we go over to the Essentia Locus now, you can see we've got plenty of these water crystals around. I'm going to need to go and find some more, actually, if I do need some more. It does say in the thing, adjacent to the silverwood planks. Now, I don't know if it also means that I can put them on top and below the silverwood planks, because if that is the case, then I may be able to actually make this work, the entire system that I've got work. The only reason being is because at the moment, with all of these, I can do around about 120 odd plus the original 12, so around about 130 odd jars of what I've got from the original eye. I can do 130 odd jars, which is all well and good, but if I can do it from above and below, I should be able to cover the entirety of this system here, which would be fantastic. But for the moment, I can come up to here, I can look at what I've got in my system. For the moment, it works, and it will work up until round about when stuff ends up here, which is a long way yet. I mean, I've got tons and tons of jars here. I've got absolutely loads. So once that is done, once it goes past there, I won't be able to see what's in my system unless I can get more of these. But, you know, I should be able to get some more, guys. Go out with my fortune pick. I should be fine. So let me know in the comment section, guys, whether or not putting it on top of the silverwood planks and also below will work. I'm not sure if it does work below the lapis block. It works, you know, above that and in the structure itself. I'm not entirely sure, so please let me know in the comment section below. But for the moment, it works, and it works brilliantly. I can come over here, I can check what I've got and say, oh yeah, I've got enough to be able to go and craft that. I can go and craft that, and then wham bam, thank you, ma'am. At some stage, I do want to go and bring my auto making machine over here as well and have it maybe underneath here, and then I can just take the auto and then stick it, you know, stick the jar on there, or maybe have it feeding into one particular jar full of auto, you know, using those pipes that I've got. But anyway, if you've got any comments or suggestions or anything like that, guys, please let me know in the comment section below. I apologise on how long it took to get this episode out, but it really has taken a long time to get this to work. So I need to fix that as well. I need to sort the entire system out of that. But don't worry, I'll do that at next episode. Until then, I have been the TOFF Man. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, stay safe.